It's the NFL on EA Sports, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the New York Jets and the Minnesota Vikings. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen here in the booth. Carter, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Davis now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers, of course. All the build-up in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. A Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. And let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the pass. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. From the gun, Rodgers. He's got the longtime Charger, Mike Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A give. Here's Hall. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hall. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. On the give, it's Hall. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. On the handoff, here comes Hall. He is met and dropped. Good defense, loss of a couple on that play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
So, fourth down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. Zuerlein's kick is good, and the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
I think it's fair to say that the trajectory of his career hasn't gone exactly according to plan. But you don't get drafted as the 3rd overall pick unless you have a ridiculous amount of talent. He's bounced around a few places throughout his career. He's had some ups and downs. But when he's on his game, he is as talented a thrower as there is in the NFL, and an impressive outing today could go a long way in making him back a full-time starter.
Now, Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Jets offense ready now for their second drive. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field, and we need to check this call. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. But we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to...
In trouble, and down he goes.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. Crazy. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the run, here's Hall. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jonathan Bullard able to bring him down. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. 3-all is the score. More from the International Series in London after this. First and 10. A tight end in motion now. Here's Hall. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Rodgers now. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Rodgers. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll try the right side with Hall. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Rodgers. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, New York.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Vikings offense headed back to take over once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one, and they'll start 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They run it once more with Jones. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Will McDonald, there to tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Ryan Wright now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing Rodgers. That one incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Now, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. Hall, a 1st down and more. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. To throw is Rodgers. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Halftime now at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and the NFL International Series. As we send you back across the Atlantic. Early wake-up call for Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Top of the morning, Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Chandler now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. They'll try the left side with Jones. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Here's the rookie from Wisconsin. It's Braylon Allen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And you just have to love the running style of Braylon Allen, Mike. I mean, for a guy of his size, it just seems like defenders kind of bounce off of him when they try to tackle him. He's fast, he's nimble. He can both absorb and avoid contact. And on top of his big playability, he's a guy that has a nose for the end zone. Double-digit touchdowns each of his last 3 seasons in college. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A gain there of 20. And the Jets have a 1st down. A run here with Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action now with Rodgers. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. And he's going to be taken down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast. I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get...
This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Darnold now to throw. This one is caught by Addison. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Darnold. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Jets' 41-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
2. Here's Darnold again. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll stick to the ground. Whoa! Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run, and the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to have a Vikings 1st down by about a yard. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 5. They'll run here. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. First carry now for Ty Chandler. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
They run straight ahead with Jones. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Vikings! On now for the extra point, here's Will Reichert. The kick is good. And the Vikings will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Gibson now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Here's 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Another run here with Paul. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay that he'll stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You see, Mike, anytime the quarterback is hit right as he's about to release the ball, there's just no telling where this ball is going to end up. In this case, it leads to the easy interception, but you have to give credit and give the assist. That pass rush is what created that turnover.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long from London.